Hi guys, I'm Dimension Jumper and welcome to my very first Legend Zelda Theory video. Now for this video I'm basically going to explain how the return of Ganondorf might mean the return of Fi, who's the spirit of the Master Sword. Now, within each game that Ganondorf has appeared in, so has the Master Sword and so is Link, so he can wield the blade to defeat Ganondorf. But the Fi hasn't really made an appearance in the last few games that the Master Sword has been in. So for example, in Ocarina of Time, when Ganondorf took over all of Hyrule, Fi didn't make an appearance, or at least give Link a bit of hints, or a bit of a hint to how to defeat Ganondorf in A Link Between Worlds, when Yuga and Ganon had combined into one to become Yuga Ganon. Fi again didn't help, and I think it's because the situation at the time would have meant for nothing, and the time for Fi to make an appearance wasn't right, because if you look at the games that Ganondorf has appeared in, he just kept coming back and again and again, and I felt like that if Fi made an appearance and helped out Link, that would have been in vain, because Ganondorf would have just came back again. This time he would have been either his human form or his beast form. But up until Breath of the Wild, Fi has been referenced 3 times. The first time is when Link is asked by Zelda if he can hear the spirit within the sword.
These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope. Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
The second time is when Link has just been defeated, collapsed. Yeah, collapsed is more of a better word. Collapsed in front of Zelda, and Zelda hears a voice that coming from the Master Sword, which being Fi.
Was that the power? No! Link, get up! You're just fine. The sword. So he can still be saved.
And the final time is when Zelda tells Link that she can no longer hear the voice within the sword.
That's the elf. I can no longer hear the voice inside the sword. I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years. I'm surprised to admit it, but I can accept that.
But there is also the time when the Trial of the Sword DLC, but I'm just going to mainly focus on the cutscenes, the memories, and the final secret cutscene. And with the final secret cutscene, I like to believe that when Zelda said that she can no longer hear Fi's voice because her power had dwindled over the last 100 years, I like to believe that the reason why Fi didn't make an appearance then, or why she could can no longer speak with Zelda is because the danger for now is gone. Because if you look at, you know, the final cutscene before the credits, Zelda seals away Ganon, or Calamity Ganon, and I feel like Fi thought like her job was partly done, and the real challenge now is Ganondorf. So in the Breath of the Wild 2 teaser trailer, we see that Ganondorf has both malice and a hand in which they're both coming out of him, because with the hand he's got these like letters swirling around him, and the malice is basically going into this sort of funnel type of thing. Now I like to believe that the malice is some kind of amplifier for Ganon's hatred, or Ganondorf's hatred, and that it creates Calamity Ganon. Because in Hyrule Historia, on page 76, it says, upon his termination, the Demon King's hatred was absorbed and sealed in the Master Sword. Now, I like to believe, even though that's talking about demise, I like to believe that the malice is somehow amplifying Ganondorf's power and his hatred towards Link and Zelda, because they're both descendants of the goddess Hylia and the hero of the sky. And I like to believe that with the malice, it's somehow managed to get Ganondorf's both power and hatred on the same level as demise, and that I feel like that's why the seal is weakening for Ganondorf and also Fi, because of how Fi was able to communicate with Zelda. And I also like to believe that once Link has removed the hand from Ganondorf, that's when the seal for Ganondorf is completely gone. It's gone, and he starts to regenerate himself slowly. And I like to believe that when that's happened, Link starts seeing or hearing Fi, either as visions like in Skyward Sword, or hears her voice coming out of the Master Sword, and then she'll truly emerge from the Master Sword, and then she'll be able to help Link defeat Ganondorf. And also, once Ganondorf has truly been defeated at the end of Skyward Sword, no, not Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild 2, I like to believe that that will be Fi's role of aiding Link, because I feel like once Ganondorf has truly been defeated, she would say something like, my role here is done, and I have to go now, but I'm glad I got to see you one last time, Link, my friend, my master, something along those lines. And then that will be her role fulfilled, and then that will either be the Zelda franchise coming full circle, because like how Ganondorf was the reincarnation of demise, and how that fulfills the whole prophecy reincarnation thing, and yeah, so that's been my theory for how Ganondorf's return might mean the return of Fi. I hope you enjoyed that video. I've got more theories coming on the way, that I'll be releasing in the next few months or so, and I'll see you in the next theory.